Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Paul Sun-Hyung Lee here. Welcome to another edition of Funboxing Sundays. Hope everybody's doing well this lovely last day of August. It's been a great week, weather-wise, up here in Canada. Kind of my favorite time of year, type of weather at least. It's been nice and cool in the mornings and warm in the afternoons, and it cools down again in the evening. And it's been nice and pleasant, not humid at all. Welcome, one and all. Whoa. Excuse me, got a little bit of a catch in my throat there. How can you tell it's getting cooler out? Anyways, I hope you're all doing well. Thanks again for joining us today here on Funboxing Sundays. We've got a heck of an episode with you, with you, my God, for you today. I've got a couple of big ticket items that we're going to be unboxing today. If you read the description on the video, you'll know that a couple of them were kind of surprise appearances, and I was very, very happy to get them. One of which, of course, was, you can see behind me, perhaps, the Starspeeder 1000, which I had forgotten. I had asked a friend of mine to order for me on May the 4th. Do not recall it. I'm going to be honest, I do not recall asking for that, but it arrived. So thank you very much for that, Tommy. Shut up. And behind that, we've got a couple of Micro Galaxy Squadron Vault editions, Series 8, Light Armor class, and Starship class box sets. Going to be opening those up. And of course, we're going to be opening up and having a fun boxing of a hot toy as chosen by you, the viewers. Last week's poll, it was a close one, but in the end, Jedi Master Kit Fisto won out. We're going to be opening up this beautiful figure right here. So welcome, one and all. And if you're new to the channel, thanks so much for taking a chance and tuning in. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Basically, the premise of this channel is I open up a bunch of geeky collectibles, I do a half-assed review, and we chat. And that's basically it. Oh, there is also a drinking game, and we'll get into the rules of that later on. But for now, I just want to say welcome to you all. And just a quick reminder, it would really help out the channel if you interacted in some way. Leave a comment, hit a like, hit a dislike, whatever. If you like what you're seeing, please consider, and if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you know when a new video drops. So there's that. So the housekeeping is out of the way. We are here. Oh, we got a super chat already.
You know, sometimes I amaze even myself.
And it's from Bitter Troll, a $5 super chat, wishing Joe a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Joe. Happy birthday. Longtime friend of the channel, Jo Chu Fook. She is on the chat boards. And yeah, here we go. This is a wonderful thing. It's wonderful to have you on board. And thanks so much, Bitter Troll, for your generosity. As always, you stand head and shoulders above everybody else when it comes to supporting this channel. And I appreciate you. I've got my phone in my pocket and it feels uncomfortable. So I'm going to take it out of my pocket and put it on the desk here. We are streaming live to you on 3 different platforms, of course, on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. So whichever platform you're joining us on, thanks so much. And if you're part of the replay crew, thanks for tuning in. All right. Like I said before, we've got some great collectibles. There's certain things that happen on the show that we try to repeat to have it to make it oh my God, to make it a pleasurable experience, because Lord knows having to listen to me talk and stumble through this is painful enough. So we try to ease that pain, and we have a drinking game. It's a fun game. So if you're new to it, there are a few rules that you know, we kind of go by. You'll notice Anna, my producer, will put up the rules on the screen now. There we go. That's beautiful, right? Production value. It doesn't have to be alcohol. It can be anything you want. It can be pop. It can be juice, blue milk, coffee, tea, whatever floats your boat. And get it ready. And you'll notice during the course of this live stream, a bunch of different things will happen. And if any of these things happen, you take a drink. Simple as that. So, for example, if I use profanity, try not to, but every once in a while, I'm not made out of stone. I will swear. Take a sip. If I have technical difficulties, such as with sound, camera, or lighting, you take a drink. If I tell Tommy or anybody really to shut up, you take a drink. And I know I've already done that. I've already told Tommy to shut up. So you take a drink, take 2 drinks. If I use or say if I use the phrases or say, for those of you who don't know, or nothing can be easy, you take a drink. If I mention instructions, because I love instructions, because they tell us what to do, you take a drink. If I talk about a collectible retaining, gaining, or losing its value, you take a drink. If I find a dent in a box and I say, it's okay, but we know it's not okay, you take a drink. If I drop a screw, a tiny battery, or anything really in the course of putting together a geeky collectible, you take a drink. If I have trouble with tape, more specifically removing tape or getting unstuck from tape, tape hates me and I hate tape. It is my nemesis. You take a drink. And the biggest one of all, of course, is if I need to take a bio break, y'all got to finish your drink and pour yourself another. So those are the rules of the game. Nice and simple. And again, we're here to have fun. It's the end of the week. The summer is almost over. This is the Labor Day weekend. And you're all here. We are all well met. And I'm very, very happy that you're all here. So thank you so much for joining. My drink of choice today, I'm trying something different now. I usually have like one of the Blue Jays stadium cups because they're big. And I like to fill it up and I'll have ice in it and I'll have a drink. But what happens is because it's thin plastic, it'll start to sweat. The condensation from the cold and the humid air, and then it just leaves water everywhere. And when you're opening up toys, you don't want to put them in water, especially the boxes. You don't want to damage the boxes. So I've got this insulated hydro flask. It's a bottle, a Yeti bottle, and it's branded my favorite hockey team, who drives me crazy. But I love them. Hope springs eternal. Anyways, I got my drink in here. So if you got your drink, take your drink, and I'll cheers to all of you for joining in to the end of a wonderful summer. Thanks for joining in, and we're going to have fun tonight. Cheers. That's yummy. I am drinking the Coke of the Zero today. That's what I got. That's what I got. So how are you all doing? Let me know in the chats. Have you had a productive summer? Has it been a great summer? Are you looking forward to the fall? What's your favorite time of year? Let me know in the chats. We are quickly heading into my favorite time of the year, which is fall, just because of the temperatures, you know, the leaves changing color. I'm not a big fan of winter anymore, but I do love it not, you know, being like 1,000,000 degrees out and the planet trying to kill me with heat and humidity. So that's that. Let me know in the chats. And all right, let's get to this. And what are we gonna do? We have one other tradition. What are you doing? Be gone, foul thing. Yes, hang your head in shame and skulk away into the darkness, back into the dank. My son, my eldest, just tried to pull a commando raid and scare me, but I saw him. I saw him. Anyways, that used to be part of the drinking game. If one of my kids tried to troll me online, you take a drink. But I took that out because they stopped doing it. And now, of course, he's done it. Take a drink anyways. If you're out there, take a drink. One of the other things that we do that's big around here is we do shout outs to everybody in the chats who's joining in. It's something that I like to do. It is interaction with the community, and what a wonderful community we built. I like saying hi to everybody. I think everybody likes to get shouted out in the chats. And so this is what we do. Now, I have been, as of late, trying to be a lot more efficient or quicker in terms of doing the roll call, as it were, just because it used to take hours. And you all know this. For those of you who don't know, this was something that you could pretty much set your watch to. I'm going to be an hour late for Paul's stream. Doesn't matter. He'll still be doing the shoutouts when I tune in. So in an effort to be more economical in that sense, I have tried to limit the shoutouts of the roll calls to sub 5 minutes, 5 minutes or less. And to make it fun, what we're going to do is this. If I cannot finish the roll call in less than 5 minutes, 5 minutes or less, we're going to give away one of these lovely action figures. This is, of course, Carson Teva VC363. It is my first 3.75 inch action figure, officially licensed. And we're going to give one of these away to one lucky viewer later on. If I don't make the roll call. So that's the game. That's the game. That's what we're going to try to do. These are sold out at a lot of places, especially in Canada. Yeah, I can't get them from Fourth Moon anymore. E-Collectibles is sold out. Amazon, forget it. They've canceled a bunch of people's orders. So hopefully, like these are turning into a bit of a collector. And I will sign said action figure, which will make it even more of a collectible. So how's that? Right? Everybody think that's cool? I think it's cool. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set my timer on my watch to 5 minutes. And when we say go, I'm going to do my best to say hi to everybody in the chats in less than 5 minutes. And I can see there's like 70 people watching. So this is going to be interesting.
Oh, we can't hear you. Paul, we still can't hear you.
Oh my God. Why didn't you? How long have you been? This is embarrassing. I'm going to reset the clock. Wow, that was 40 seconds of my life. Oh, that's sad. So sad. Professional YouTuber. Let's try it again. I went to clear my throat, and then I forgot to re-engage my microphone because I was trying to be polite. Oh, I can hear it. Yep, there it is. I can see the comments. Empty your drinks, folks. It's going to be a long one tonight. Going to have to wet my whistle as well. Oh, my God. And you know what? I thought it was such a good start. The sound was working. I didn't have my different monitors going all kablooey on me. It was just like, yeah, back into the swing of things. I got this. He did not have it. All right. Say it again. Start 5 minutes. If I don't get the roll call done in 5 minutes, one lucky viewer out there will win themselves an autographed Carson Teva action figure from the vintage collection starting now. All right. First off, we've got Vanessa C in the chats. Hello, Vanessa. How are you? Carrie Fanti was next, although apparently he did leave a comment and it got deleted or whatever, which made the messages seem very mysterious. Next, we've got Bitter Troll showing up right now. Hey, what's up, Christopher? Good to see you on the chats. Thank you so much for always being there. I hope you're enjoying your spicy chicken wings. Sean P., my brother from another mother. Good to see you on the boards as always. Monster 0305, Justin, how are you, man? Jamie Pale Rider is here with us in the warehouse tonight. How you doing, Jamie? I'm going to see you very soon, my friend. Next up, we have Joe Chufuk. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. It's your birthday week, but is today your actual birthday? That's what I want to know. And I think that's what everybody else wants to know. In any case, happy birthday, my friend. We've got 44D2 with us. You are not early. Well, maybe in the chat you're a little bit early, but you are right on time for the shout outs. We've got Tommy in the house. Everybody, 3, 2, 1. Shut up, Tommy. Take a drink, everyone. Take a drink, my friends. All right, we've got Anthony Only in the warehouse, as well as my good friend, Yannick Frev. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Bad Wolf Media is here, wishing everyone a happy Labor Day weekend. Fantastic. Tom Harris is here with us in the basement as well. All right, moving on down the list, we have some great conversation going on. Justin B is here saying, wishing everyone a very, very happy Sunday. John Galgano is here, our big winner from last week. How you doing, my friend? All right, we're gonna keep on moving. We've got John Jedi Poodle Takis here. John, good to see you. Daniel Irwine, welcome back to the channel. TVC Mackin is here in the warehouse as well. We've got Bert Vidar Vader 74 Larson joining us all the way from Scandinavia. Good to see you, my friend. Always glad to see your name up on the charts. We've got Sir Eric Brown saying hello there. In which case we have to have General Grievous say
General Kenobi.
that's not working.
General
Oh.
Kenobi.
This is high. This is great.
General Kenobi.
I don't know why is that not working? Very, very interesting.
General Kenobi.
Buttons everywhere. How much time? Yeah. What is this? Here we go. We got 2 minutes, 33 seconds to go. All right. We've got the Mark P saying hello to everyone. Raymond Tentis saying hello to the Bitter Brigade. Hello, Raymond. How are you? We've got Frederick here. Just got the signed Carson Teva in the mail. Good. I'm glad it got to you, my friend. I'm glad it got to you. Best Car Kid is here. If you want to see awesome, actually really, really good quality Hot Toys reviews, check out the Best Car Kid on Instagram. Fantastic stuff. We've got Bibbidi Bobbidi here joining us. Thank you very much. I like the museum look myself. I didn't realize it was going to look like that, but I'm digging it. Tin is here saying good evening to everyone. Sitania Snuggles Cook is joining us on Facebook Live. Hello. Brad Davidson is here asking how I am. I'm doing great, my friend. I hope you are doing great as well. Scott Robsco is here as well. We've got Johnny Cock, the inimitable Johnny Cock here. Drinking game, you say? Yes, I do say, and it's a great one too. By now, I've made so many mistakes. Everybody should be absolutely hammered. LQ is here in the basement as well. All right, we've got my sister here. Angela Lee is joining us in the warehouse, as well as Hip Optimus Prime. Nigel, how are you, my friend? Always good to see you. All right, we're going to keep on moving down the list here. Toy Geekosaurus is here saying hello to everyone. Brad Davidson is here on Facebook Live. Jeff Morris is here as well. Hello, Jeff. We've got Jack Pochino here. Why am I bitter? It's a long story, my friend. Kevin Parent is here. That's right. Oh, you're a day ahead. You're a day ahead. That's that international time zone. Oh, dear. We've got Sterling Duguay over here, who finally found a Carson Teva figure in the wild. That's awesome. Shannon Bradley is here. Say hi back to your teenager for me, Shannon. Good to see you. All right, we got the Micro Galaxy Squadcast joining us as well. What's up with you, my good friends? And we are moving on down the list. Ken Anderson is saying hi to us on Facebook Live. We got the Pats fan for Life 69 joining us. I had a great holiday weekend, and it's still not over yet, which is awesome. Hope yours is going just as well as mine, my friend. All right, we're going to keep moving on down the list. We got Mike Sorensen, who is double dipping. I love that. Thanks so much, my friend, for helping out. Peter Garcia Terrio is here from Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Didn't you just get back from a cruise, my friend? That's living the life. That's living the life. I miss you, and I miss Andrew. I hope you guys are doing well. Jeff Morris is here. I think I did mention that name before, though. Charles Stevens is here. Hello, Charles. Good to see you on the boards again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like we're done. Looks like we're going to have to give away a Carson Teva figure to some lucky viewer. Hold on.
Perhaps you think you're being treated unfairly.
I do not. I'm very, very happy to be giving away a signed autographed Carson Teva action figure, because that means, hey, we've got a lot of people watching. And yeah, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. It's a good sign to be giving away free stuff. All right, we're going to keep on going down the list, though. And we're going to be saying hello to everyone else here. Jeff Morris, yeah, muted. Oh, I've gotten to that point where everybody's just no sound, no audio, no sound. Ha ha ha, feels like cheating. Yes. Gigglebook is here. That's right. Technical difficulties. Take a drink indeed. This is great. TJ is here as well. Yeah, more question marks, laughing faces. I am a professional YouTuber. Yes. Yes, look at that. Look at that. And they all come piling in. Grant is here. Hello, Grant. Usually I'm a lot more adept, technically. No, I'm not. But usually I catch it a little bit faster. Anyways, welcome to the channel, my friend. Good to see you. We're going to keep on moving down our list. Aaron S. is here. Hey, Aaron, what are you doing? What did he break? He just started. I broke my head. I'm That Side Guy is here. Hey, what's up? We've got VJ Baby in the basement with us as well. John DeLong, old friend of the channel. Good to see you. We've got Charles Amanda Stevens joining us on Facebook Live, going for the double play. That's awesome on all the platforms. Thanks for double dipping. Love it. Toy Rensu is here as well. Hello, Toy Rensu. And Christopher Duncan, double dipping. That's great. Project 03 is here. Thank you so much. First time on the live stream. That's awesome. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. And I hope you know we do not take ourselves seriously at all on this channel. Everybody on the chats is super cool and lots of fun to be with. So welcome to the community, my friend. I hope you enjoy yourself. Alan Balcom is here as well saying hello there. And I have to do this. Hopefully you can hear that. Hopefully that's coming through. All right. Hey, my good friend, Kevin from Throwing Around. You're here. Kevin, good to see you, my friend. All right. And we're going to keep on going down the list here. John Carmen is here. I said hello to you. Diesel Dog 97 is here. How you doing? It's good to see you. Time Traveling Nomad. That seems like a new name. Good evening to you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. And look at that. Am I caught up? I'm caught up. I'm caught up. That wasn't too bad. I mean, maybe went 3 minutes over. A lot of it was because of technical difficulties. But hey, you know what? What are you gonna do? We are here. We are well met. We've said hello. We've had a few drinks. We've had a few laughs. So let's get down to opening up our first geeky collectible. What do you say, guys? What do you say? All right, let's get going. We got here, as voted from all of you, from all of you, voted by all of you on the chats last week. You'll notice that there is a poll that has been put up on YouTube, and you get a say in terms of which hot toy you want unboxed for the next show. And right now we've got 4 different choices from all of you to choose from. We've got the Clone Commander Gregor, Arc Trooper 5s, Captain Enoch, and the Feral Predator from Prey. I thought I'd just sort of throw that in there. Give you a bit of a non-Star Warsy choice. And right now, it's almost neck and neck between the Feral Predator from Prey and the Arc Trooper 5s, although the Feral Predator is just ahead by 34% with 34% of the votes so far, 62 votes. There we go. And we also have Tommy K gifting 5 Bitter Asian Dude Inc. memberships. Thank you so much, Tommy, for your generosity. That's awesome. See, isn't he a great guy? He can shut up now. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. Let's get fistoed. I like it a lot. All right, here we go. Oh, geez, I need a drink. I'm losing my voice. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Here we go. Kit Fisto, Jedi Master, met his untimely end in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, as he was one of the 4 Jedi Masters tasked to bring in Chancellor Palpatine. And man, did he get done dirty. So dirty. Anyways, what began as a really cool looking character that we didn't know very much about in the movies to having his backstory filled in Clone Wars, the animated series, and him actually becoming a serious badass in the comic book series. Not the comic, in the animated series. It made it that much. I mean, it was good on the one hand that they gave him such a badass sort of backstory, but it just made him getting cut down so easily. So yeah, he went out like a punk. That's exactly it. He went out like a punk. It was kind of like, and spoiler alert, kind of like the Transformers movie when they killed off all the Autobots in the first 10 minutes of the movie. And it was like, they had 4 or 5 seasons where they were indestructible. And now in the beginning of this movie, one shot kills them. What's the deal with that? Anyways, that was Kit Fisto in a nutshell. He died a hero of the Republic. Yeah, sure. Who doesn't love Kit Fisto? Chancellor Palpatine didn't. Or maybe he did. he loved him so much because he was such an easy kill. Yeah, Kit Fisto had an amazing glow up too between episode 2 and 3. Absolutely. He did. They changed it up. Anyways, here's a Hot Toys box. This just came a few weeks ago. I've been wanting to unbox this for a while, and y'all finally voted for him. You've got the standard hot box. Good Lord. Hot Toys box with the cigar band. This is an actual photograph of the figure. This is not an actor in makeup. This speaks to the high quality of this 1/6 scale action figure, and there he is posed. Of course, they've added the special effects, the effects for the lightsaber, but he looks pretty cool, Millhouse. Pretty cool. All right, we're gonna open him up, and ooh, look at this! Look at the slipcover art. I love that. Clones in the background. This, of course, was during his heyday on Geonosis, probably, when he went in to save Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker before he met his ignominious end in episode 3. This figure looks so good. Yeah, that's exactly it, with the Clone Wars fits. That's right. It's always nice to watch characters in their heyday, right? We're going to remove this. And, ooh, look at that. Look at that. His little montrails are covered with plastic. Protect the paint. Protect the paint. I'm going to remove the clamshell from the box. I'm going to open this up. That's right. Ironhide. Hey, you know what? At least some of those characters died on screen. I remember one of my favorite characters was Wheeljack. I don't know. I just liked the way he looked, with the mask, and he had the two protruding sort of things. They didn't even show him getting killed. They just showed his corpse on the ground in the background as the camera panned across. So at least Ironhide, he put up a bit of a fight and then died. But man, Transformers, that movie traumatized me. Totally traumatized me. Kit Fists and Boba Fett both had bad endings. Yeah. Kinship. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to take him out. Big hands. First thing I noticed right now, the hands are gigantic and not as webbed as you would think they would be for a creature that actually thrived under the sea. Did those head tentacles have bendy wire inside? Well, we'll see right now. We're going to remove. Ooh, look at that. It's got the dreads. Remove this and this. Plastic. So much plastic. Not today, tape. Not today. Shit. All right. Well, there you go. I just jinxed myself. Gonna have to cut away this tape. Aha! You're not the boss of me, tape. Just a little. Yep. There you go. And he's got a plastic band around his belt. Oh, good. More tape. That's great. I love that. Good. I was really worried that there wouldn't be enough tape on there. All right. Ooh. Look at that. So, somebody asked, there is wire in these squiggly poo things. At least the two front ones. Right? So you can shape them. Yep. They are bendable. The ones in the back are not. The ones in the back fall straight down. They're bendy, but they don't keep the shape. It's just straight down. But the two side ones that are coming out of the back of his neck, it looks like, those ones are posable or shapeable. wait a second. Kit Fisto went out like a punk, but was redeemed because of his cool story after the facts. But you hate Boba? No, Daniel, take some more pain meds, my friend. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said he started off as a footnote with a nothingness. They gave him a cool backstory, which in the end kind of made his death even worse. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Kit Fisto was a lost member of Milli Vanilli. Who knew? That's hurtful. So hurtful, Sean. He's dead now. They're both dead. I mean, Kit Fisto and the one guy from Milli Vanilli. I don't know if the other one's dead. I don't know. He's got shark's eyes, like a doll's eye. Oh, look at the teeth. Nah. So kind of like Boba. Yeah, no, exactly like Boba. Exactly like Boba. Except Kit Fisto's backstory is way cooler. Just because he's a Jedi. How's that? I like. Okay, so I like his outfit. Like this, and this is something, one of my favorite things about Hot Toys is how they nail the clothes. This is a great Jedi outfit, from the belt, right, to the pouches, the little food packs there. That's awesome. Bibbidi Bobbidi is asking, I don't know much about Fisto. Are his little tentadreads wiggly like octopus tentacles? Yeah. And there are episodes in the Clone Wars where he's actually engaged with the Calamarain and the who are the other ones? Oh my god, the Quarren. That's it, the Quarren. And so he can totally jive underwater. Like, this guy's aquatic, but he doesn't need. He's like amphibious, so he can operate underwater and he can breathe air without any assistance. Kind of like the Mon Calamari. And the Quarren, I guess. Yes. Anyways, but he can function underwater, and I guess these tentacles, do they have something to do with that? Perhaps. They do look very squid-like, octopus-like. And this is his Sunday best outfit. But I like the material is great on this, and I do like the fact that you can see the little the fabric lines that are consistent with the Jedi look in the movie. So I like that, where it's not just like they just use any sort of material. It's got that really neat sort of crepe sort of look to it as well. And the colors are great. Boots. You've got boots, full-length boots. Good movement on the ankles. Woo! And what I like too is very soft. They're soft and pliable. So they're not super stiff like some of the other figures can be. The knees are not double ratcheted though. Or are they? Wait a minute. No, not quite. Not quite. Kind of are. But that's as far back as I can get them. That's not bad. That's pretty good. And the arms. Stop in the name of love. Look, more plastic. That's awesome. So this is his Jedi look, his Sunday best look, yes, as somebody pointed out, which is awesome. He also has the optional gauntlets, Clone War gauntlets, that you can affix to him as well to give him that Clone Wars look. And alongside of that, of course, you have his hands with the hand plates on it as well. So that's a really, really cool sort of, you can change his look up. And for a confirmation of that, let's look at, everyone, the instructions. Yay! I love instructions. Take a drink. Take a drink. Star Wars is fun, John DeLong. Star Wars is so much fun. Jason Grahoski is here. That's amazing. How you doing, Jason? Good to see you. It feels like it's only been a few hours since I've seen your name up on the boards. All right, so Kit Fisto. Tell me about Kit Fisto. There you go. This outfit is non-detachable. Do not try to take it off. Otherwise, it may get damaged. That's important because in the animated series, he had his shirt off and was running around. So that's pretty cool. Uh-oh. We've got a super chat from Johnny Cock.
You know, sometimes I amaze even myself.
$10 super chat from Johnny. Helping out with shipping on Little Carson. I'm sorting and bagging accessories as well as flattening boxes right now. Thanks for the company. Do I need a 13-inch tall glow-in-the-dark Shin Godzilla? The answer to that is always yes. Always yes. You do. You need it. You need a 13-inch tall glow-in-the-dark Shin Godzilla because you just do. That's Johnny. You don't even have to ask, my friend. But if you're seeking validation, yes, I will give it to you 100,000%. Thanks so much for the super chat, though, my friend. And it was good to see you at Fan Expo at Stormcrow Manor, man. It's always great to catch up with you. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Shin Godzilla is being released in 4K in a steelbook. And so I've got that sucker on pre-order. I'm looking forward to that. That's a great movie. It predates Godzilla -1, but it really sort of goes back to the time. I mean, it's following a different track of Godzilla, where Godzilla isn't the savior, a spiritual sort of kindred protector of mankind, where it's more like Godzilla is actually a force of nature. And Shin Godzilla, if you haven't seen it, is a really, really great sort of different perspective of it, because it really sort of shows how bureaucracy in local government and provincial government, or like federal government, can just be infuriating, especially when trying to deal with protocols in terms of who's allowed to do what in order to respond to a natural disaster. Anyways, it was really great to see that Canada wasn't the only country, it seemed, that to have bureaucratic issues when it's coming to dealing with things. But great movie, and Shin Godzilla is kind of scary, loved it. All right, that's right. Shin Godzilla sounds like a monster that tried to eat Korean ramen. Yeah, there is that, Sean. Always thinking with your stomach. Vanessa C says, I saw Godzilla -1 in the theater as a black and white version. It was so good. Yeah, it lends itself very, very well to that, right? Just sort of harkens back to the original 1954 production. Man, I got to rewatch all that stuff again. I have the Godzilla collection, the Criterion collection, the booklet. I got to crack that open. Okay, so you can't bend the head backwards too much because it's bad. So it's got a 25-degree angle of up and down. The front tentacles can move in angles and directions. The back ones are not movable. You've got the different interchangeable hands for the lightsabers. You can have them hanging off. Look at this. This is what I love. So they have two different versions of the lightsabers, right? The wired version, so if you want them to light up, and the non-wired version, so if you want a static sort of and a belt hanger, so to speak, you got that, which is cool. And something that is, I think, is rather interesting. They've got little pegs that you can put in to the lightsaber there, so it'll hang off of the belt holder. Now, if you collect lightsabers, this is known as a CoverTech holder, where it's basically it looks exactly like that, and you attach it to your belt, and you've got a peg that's on your lightsaber that just sort of clips in there. And I think it's hilarious that they have that in 1/6 scale. That's great. You've got the different type of blades variations. You can have the swing motion, or you can have the static blade, which is cool. Lots of fun. This is a clip for the bat. So if you want the lit up version, it is USB-C powered, and it comes with, here's a little converter. So USB-C power goes into there. This connector goes into any one of these two connectors. And then you can run a USB-C, like a battery, to it and go. And it'll light up. And you have a choice of either clipping this transformer to the back of Kit Fisto's belt. And so you've got a clip here for that option. Or if you wanted to, you can put this on and have it clipped to the base, to the crotch grabber here. So you can clip that on like that and have that like that, basically. I have it on upside down, but you get the gist. It'd be like this. It'd be like that. And then that way the wire, you can hide the wire a little bit better. It does light up. The lightsaber does light up. In fact, hold on. I'll grab a USB-C battery. I have one in my bag. Just hold on a second while I go grab it. That took far too long to get that battery. All right, so this is it charged? Yeah. So take this. So I'll take this. Oh, buddy.
Just checking in on the dog.
Oh, just checking in on the dog, huh? Yeah, just checking in on the dog. And you just connect it. Come on. Yeah. And then you gotta get. Luckily, I have a USB cable. I'll plunge it in. Let's try this. So I've got this. There you go. So it lights up. Zoom, 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 which is great. Can you see that? So it's off, on. There you go. And if you want to see the static version, there you go. It's pretty bright. Right? And so what you'll do is that they have a different, like, there you go. So you have the fist, the hand holding it, and basically what I do is when I'm doing this is you put the whatever, if it's a weapon like a blaster or lightsaber, it's much easier to place it in the hand before you swap the hand out, and then get that ready. And then what you do is you take this wire and you run it up either the inside of the hand, and then so it would be like that. Johnny Cock asks, do you display them with the wire running through them for impromptu light stick shows? I used to. I'm not gonna lie. I used to have them. It is, I mean, really for the best effect, what you need, what you want to do is you want to you want to just hide that. You want to hide that cable, right? So like, you kind of have to go through the very meticulous process of running the wire up through the costume. Sometimes, other times, I just let the wire hang because like the wow factor comes from uh having it light up, right? So people overlook the fact that it's wired, right? So you can try to see how I do that there, where it's just sort of so on the outside, but you try to run it close to the arm so it's kind of hidden, and then that way when you do have it light up, there you go. And I'll have different lightsabers. Um, sorry, the different battery packs running to multiple lightsaber, like multiple figures with lightsabers. Yeah, so hopefully that answers your question. But I find too, it's just like um I had the Darth Vader one, for example. I had him lit up and it was great. And it takes like about a day for the batteries to go down, but it's kind of a pain to have to go in and turn them on, turn them off. It is a great showstopper though when people come over to be able to do that, but I haven't had people over here for a while, so it's one of those things where it's just like I keep it unplugged now. I do have my figures if they have lightsabers that are able to light up. I do have them configured, but sometimes it's a pain to even get the battery pack, the USB-C battery, and this is a smaller one. Sorry, this is a smaller one, right? It's very thin, but to disguise this and sort of hide it back there in the display. And as there are more figures in the display shelf, there's less room for batteries. So a lot of times they're just, again, it's a great option to have, but it's not something that that's a deal breaker for me. Deal maker or breaker. But it's good to have that option. And sorry, there's also, he should have a cloak. And he does. Roy Cop, if you have him holding it in front and not off to the side, sometimes I just run the wire around and behind the belt. Yep, so it doesn't hang low in front. That's a good, very, very good tip. This tape, oh my God. And there goes everything else. Take a drink, everyone. I dropped a bunch of shit out of this box. Oh, look, I swore. And this tape, oh my God. Fuck. Why? Why so much tape? Why? Look at this. Look at how big this strip of tape is. Why? Why, Hot Toys? Why? Yeah. Oh, the hub. That's right. You know what? My system down here is run by Alexa as well, and I'm finding it's getting a bit bulky. So when I turn off everything's supposed to be connected, my display lights back there won't turn off. They're supposed to turn off. So if I say, for example, computer, turn off basement lights. Okay. They're still on. They're supposed to be off, right? They're supposed to be off. So it's kind of annoying. And it's a smart plug back there. It's an electric controlled smart plug. I've tried resetting it. It's really hard to get behind those shelves because they're heavy and now they're filled with toys. I should have thought that out a little bit better, but hey, hindsight's 50-50, right? So computer, turn on basement lights, please. There we go. So, I have my stuff set up to there too, but that's a good idea with a USB hub. I think that's a good idea. But again, the tops of my cabinets, I mean, it's so much running of cable and wire, and I'm so lazy. So very lazy. Oh my God. Yeah, it does sound like a pain. Is it set as a light in Alexa? It is set as a smart plug. Okay, so hold on. Let's get back to the task at hand. Here's the Jedi robe, right? This is new though. This is interesting. There's a lining. It's like a silk or satin lining. And this is the first time I've ever seen something like this in a Jedi robe. Obi-Wan's doesn't have a silk lining. Anakin didn't. But this is Kit Fisto, so he's going to be a little bit, and it's got wire in the shoulders, which is very different. Very, very different, which is cool. But this is going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one, sort of, to dress up. His skin is more sensitive. Silk for the fishy lad. Oh yeah. So here's his display stand. And it's got, see this pattern here? Looks like it should be part of a larger set. So perhaps the Jedi Council chambers, perhaps you could add, I know for this, the Star Trek the Star Trek figures, they have from 3.0, they have is it 3.0? Anyways, they're hexagonal and they link up and they sort of make a transporter pad, which is really cool. So I'm wondering if this, because it is a part of what looks like to be a bigger circle, could it be the precursor to the Jedi Council? There you go. Or is that part of the floor in the Chancellor's office? That makes sense too. X06. Thank you, Roy Kopp. I know it's not 3.0. 3.0 is the Fallout, the Fallout armor that I have. Anyways, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. Somebody go back and check. Bad Wolf Media, you check that. You're good at that. Oh, possibly for staining. This is this rubberized material. Possibly. Meh. Possibly. That makes sense. Could be it. That could be it. Hands all over the place. And they have as well the gauntlet. The gauntlets. I think I want to put his gauntlets on him. It is okay, so it's the Jedi Council chamber flooring. That's what I thought. So does this mean that perhaps the other members of the Jedi Council might be coming from episodes 1 and 2, right? Project 03, I use fishing organizers to store all of my displayed figures accessories. How do you organize your figures accessories? That's a great question. I keep the boxes. So all the accessories that I'm not using are still in the boxes. It's just for oversized. It's just because they're built for that. So for hands and for everything, for weapons, little doodads, I keep the boxes. I know it's a tremendous use of space, but I like the boxes. I like the artwork on the boxes. I like having the boxes, and if I'm storing the figures again, they fit back in the box and they couldn't go into storage. So I have a number of Hot Toys back there. This is but like maybe half of my collection. The other half is still in storage. And what I'm planning on doing is curating this and rotating figures in and out. And so when I'm doing that, I want to have a place to properly store these figures. And the best place I found is just in the boxes because they're clamshelled. That's exactly what they're designed for. And so that's what I do. I have, however, started finally getting rid of the shipper boxes, which I used to keep. And it might seem like a small thing, but when you're storing these boxes in another box, like a plastic tote, all those little fractions of centimeters add up. And so you can actually fit these plain boxes without the shippers in much more efficiently, and you can fit more into a box. And so I've started getting rid of the shipper boxes, which is a big deal for me because I I tend to keep everything in even in its original packaging when I open things. It's a quirk, and I try to justify by saying, well, if I'm going to sell it, it'll sell better if it's got all the original packaging, including the shipper. But I think that's just me reasoning out why I need to keep the box. But it came in handy when we moved. I'll tell you that. I was so happy I kept all the boxes for the stuff when we did move. So you never know. You never know. So that was it. Just reading the comments. What's going on? Pencil boxes? Okay. For 1/12 scale. All right. Kit Fisto. Okay, so let's get those gauntlets on them. Oops, what's that? Yeah. I'm telling you, the shippers, there's something really sort of liberating about getting rid of the shippers. It feels weird to do it. It didn't feel good at first, but now it's just like I don't even think about they're gone. And you actually do end up over the course of time saving a lot of space. And the box is stacked better, like in storage. Go. I'm gonna put his gauntlet on. Which one goes on which? Fold the sleeves to attach the armor. Done so. And just like, oh, there we go. Folded the sleeves to get the gauntlet on. So basically, you take the sleeve as per the instructions. You fold the sleeves like that, and then you tuck the gauntlet in. That. Here we go. That looks cool. See, that looks better. I like the Clone Wars animated version of Kit Fisto better. Just such a terrible end. I mean, I know the whole idea is, well, that's how badass Palpatine was. It didn't come across like that. It just felt like there should have been just a little bit more fight to make the Jedi Masters a lot more intimidating. But it's like he just stood there and was like, oh, and he went, oh my God, really? It's that easy? Because it just seemed way too easy. Just too easy. Oh, look. And the hand came out. Come on. Get in there. There we go. So there he is with his Clone Wars gauntlets. I like that. That looks pretty badass. And I might put his cloak on, but I find like you get a better view the figure. Much better view of the figure with the cloak off. Maybe I'll have it crumpled over the tape. Son of a, look at that. Get out of here. Maybe I'll have it so he's got his cloak over, like he's just coming for dinner. Maybe. We'll see. And then I'll get the where's the crotch grabber? Here we go. There we go. Of course, you can't see it with this camera because it's looking straight down, but I'll switch to this. Oops. There you go. Jedi Master Kit Fisto, reporting for duty, ready to get cut down by the Emperor. Right? So that's him. He's got the little pegs in there somewhere for the bell hanger. I'm not going to dig around for it right now. Hands. Oh, I got to swap out his hands. I got to swap out his hands so that he has the gauntlets, the plates on the back. But he doesn't have a version of this with his hand closed for the lightsaber. So they've limited the options there. There's only 2 sets of hands. So if you want him to have these hands, Paul, see if his base and maces connect together to continue the floor pattern. I'm going to go look. Hold on a second. Ooh. I found the tiny little, these are the pegs that go into the lightsaber. Okay, hold on. Let me go check. I'm not going to pull Mace out. I think he's buried, but let me hold on. Okay, I know I said I wasn't going to. Oh my fuck. That braying you hear from upstairs is my lovely, supportive wife and producer. Fuck's sakes. Take a drink. You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to put these cans on. I don't need to hear anybody. Nobody's talking to me. Man, that's what happens. Try to do something nice. All I do is laugh. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha. Nasty, vile woman. Okay. So swap over. Here is Kit Fisto. Here is Mace Windu. Fuck's sakes. See, so Mace Windu's wired. He's wired to the. So yeah, it's kind of the. You'd have to, yeah. You kind of have to do one of these to get. Sorry, Mace. Yeah, it's got to go. Fuck's sakes. It's kind of got to go like this. Like that to sort of get it. I don't know. To get the floors, but like then this doesn't match up. So perhaps. Maybe this. Does that kind of work? Yeah, I know. Sorry, Frederick. It's something I never really noticed before. I mean, it doesn't go side by side, right? Like that's not matching up. The closest I can see is honestly, it's just that is doing that, but then you've got that gap there, but then this doesn't. So yeah, no. What am I doing? Oh my god. Who knows? Who knows? It is a missed opportunity. It might work out. We just don't see the bigger picture yet. We do not see the bigger picture yet. Mace is giving me the shit. Look at that. He's mad. Sorry, Master Windu. Yeah, maybe that is an option. That is an option to do that. And see, Mace Windu does not have the same lining in the back of his cloak as Master Fisto. So take from that what you will. Just reattaching that. Okay, so Plo Koon, who knows? It'll be interesting. I mean, they don't show the bases. Plo Koon hasn't shipped yet. He's on order. I'd love to get a Kiadi Mundi. I'd love to get him as well. Master Shakti would be cool, as well as Yaddle. All of them. Yeah, Modos 32, Modos 23. I think so. I think that's a plan. It's too. There we go. Gotta catch them all. Yes. Wow. That's the thing. It's still the plastic on the head, right? So, all right. Give me a second to clear this out, and we're gonna get to the Starspeeder 1000. Just a second, but I gotta clear. I gotta put Mace back in the case. Can you get me? The things I do for you, Charles. Look at that. First of all, do you give consent to kiss? Yes. They got a kiss first, baby. The Bitter Brigade has demanded a kiss. So there you go. Okay. So no, I'll put him back because he's all messed up. It's okay. You've helped enough. Can't believe that. All right, get Fisto. You got it. Yeah. I'm gonna need all the space I can get for the Starspeeder. Hit Fisto. Dunzo. Okay. Battery Aziz. Very dark helmet. Your helmet is so big. What? Starring Gone with the Wind. Oh, I get it. I'll get it. Yes. Very clever gentleman. Okay. Now, here we go. What we've been waiting for. I'm going to put these headphones back on because it just feels weird to do a show without the headphones. Here we go. All right. So, coming up next, we've got this mammoth ship. Now, it is about the same size as the HasLab Razor Crest. This is a big boy. Now, the original Starspeeder 3000 was offered at D23, apparently, as my sources tell me, as an exclusive to people who went there. And so it is a version of this ship that was not available to the general public, just for those heavenly creatures who got into D23 and were able to procure them. And so my dear friends, Ryan Dole, 31 from Instagram, Steve 3 or Shit Spackled Muppet Fart, and BC DeLorean Motor Cars and BC DeLorean and Other Picture Cars 2, all got one. And I did not feel FOMO, to be honest. I did not feel FOMO because it was just like, I kind of thought, well, okay, it's a ride. I don't think I've ever been on that ride. And then this became available, and I didn't think it was going to be this big, but it came with, it's supposed to come with some updated features. Now, it might not have all the figures in it that the Starspeeder 3000 did. And one day we will do a comparison video between the 3000 and the 1000. But this became available for pre-order on Star Wars Day. Apparently, I wanted it enough that I asked Tommy to pre-order it for me because I was busy on that day. And we did that. So Stargazer says it was available online on Shop Disney, but sold out really quickly. Well, there you go. So Starspeeder 3000 was gone. And so this became available, and we had this discussion online. So this was a ride at Disney Parks that started in 1987 and ran until about 2010, and then got a refresh and an update to the Star Tours, The Adventure Continues, where I think they made it way more interactive. I have not ridden on it. I have no idea what it is, but there's certain characters that were attached to this ship and whatnot. And then I did some sort of research on it, and I realized that back in 2001, I actually had ridden on this ride, Star Tours, while in Orlando, Florida, for my honeymoon with my wife. We went to, and it was called back in the day, Disney MGM Studios, that park. So, no, see, here's the thing, Carrie. You say if you'd been on the ride, you would definitely want one. The ride that we went on, at least in 2001, was not that great. Anna doesn't remember the ride at all. She doesn't. I didn't really remember it. I remember more walking into the park. We saw the Indiana Jones stunt show. We had to see Star Wars, and I was more impressed with the AT-AT and the snow speeder and the bunker going in, waiting in line forever. I mean, to be honest, when we went on to the Starspeeder ride, it was old. It was dated. Everything was broken down, and not in a cool Star Warsy way, but in a whole like just kind of a this has seen better days. This is far from its heyday kind of way. And right from even the projection, I mean, the ride is the premise is you get on the Starspeeder, you're going to go on a tour of the Forest Moon of Endor. It goes off course, gets caught in a comet, gets thrown off course, and gets tractor beamed by a Star Destroyer, and then you're saved by X-Wing fighters, and then you escape and you get back to your origin point. And so you're in a big sort of motorized gimbal. They spent over $500,000 developing this ride and putting this on a gimbal, so it's supposed to move in conjunction with what you're seeing on the screen. That part was great, but the film that they used for the ride was tired. You could see scratches in the film. The print was faded. The sound was a bit off, and it just felt like this feels like a really old ride that's on its last legs. That's what it felt like, and that's why it was a bit forgettable. And it wasn't until just recently I realized, oh no. Having a discussion with Ryan and Steve, I have been on that ride. I haven't been on the updated ride, but I was on the OG ride. And yeah, it was okay. It was okay. Anyways, here we are. We've got this. We're gonna open it up. It's the same size as the Razor Crest, the HasLab. So the big thumbs up. Did I do that? Do the big thumbs up? We're gonna open it up. Okay. It's a big boy. Big one. Got a picture of the Starspeeder 3000. The Star Tours logo is on there. We've got on the side of the box R2-D2 and C-3PO. It includes R2-D2 and C-3PO factory figures. That's very, very cool that it's there. The back of it has a breakdown of what you're going to see in it. There's like the seating area. Oh my God, it's so heavy. The seating area for the guests, the lid pops off. It's got authentic premium details, apparently. They're 25, 3.75 scale seats that are with a plastic cup in belt, right? And it's got the button activated content display sequences. So this opens up. And so this was what was one of the big deals about the Starspeeder 3000, which it actually has a video monitor in there that showed the ride. And so I think that's the case here. And so This includes, it's saying what it includes: removable doors for display. It's got concealed blasters, button activated door opening with a chime. It's got all the bells and whistles, apparently. And on the top, it shows more, maybe I can, is it going to fit here? Is it going to fit? Is it going to fit? Sort of. Not really, but it's got the screen, so it'll be open. And, C-3PO is kind of like your tour guide there. There's R2 driving the bus, removable rooftop, and God, nothing can be easy. The door is open, which is supposed to be cool. I'm sure it is, and it has authentic sounds. That's the box. That's not me. Sounds and lights. Yeah. So that's the thing. So I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to have to open it up here because there's no room over here. So, and it looks like the tape is just peeling off. I don't have to cut it. Oh, it's big. And the first thing, of course, instructions. Tommy says, now we need Anna 3.75 figure so she can ride the ship with Carson Teva figure with a disappointed look on their faces. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, that's some ASMR. I need a USB-C cord or 6 AA batteries to power the Starspeeder. Oh my gosh. And to view the starfield. Okay, so take this out. And clamshell. I'm going to open the other side and push it out. Yeah. So big. There we go. What? You're going to pull the box? Okay. Pull. It's not. It's taking the two of us. Can't. Is it taped in there? Oh, I think it must be taped in there. You pushing? Yeah. Hold on. That part came out. Yeah. What? Oh, what are you doing? Are you pushing or pulling? What are you doing? I'm pulling here. You've done enough. Don't throw that out. Jesus, H suffering. Stickers. Yeah, take that. Take it away. Oh my gosh. This is big. It's a big one. Very big. It's here and got a sticker set. And the droids. Now, these are the factory. These are not Hasbro droids. These are Disney Park droid maker droids. No, C-3PO. They do doubly. R2. Got USB C cord. Got a seat. Whee. Okay. Okay. It's look at this is how mammoth. Takes up the whole here. Can I zoom out? No, this is the max. I can zoom out. I guess R2, just pop them in there for now. All right. Here we go. So insert USB-C cord or 6 AA batteries to power the Starspeeder. Lift the hood to slide the power switch on. All right, let me go I gotta go get. Should I get batteries? Should I get the USB-C or should I get 6 AA batteries? I'm just gonna pop the 6 AA batteries in. Hold on a second. Nothing can be easy. Nothing can be easy. Okay, they were not where I thought they were to be. Let's open this up and put the batteries in. Yeah. Okay. I need a screwdriver to open it. I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna do it from here. It's got removable landing gear. Well, not removable, retractable. I love the screen inside with the synchronized light effects in the cabin, but the sound effect when the doors open hits me right in the feels. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. So I've just opened up the battery port and there's like 6 spots right there for the batteries to go in. And of course, got to make sure we got the right polarity for all of them. And they are marked. So wish me luck. I can't see them because my eyes are shit. Positive. Negative. Positive. Negative. Negative. And positive. Hopefully this is right. Screw that in. Let's go ahead and take a drink. Yeah, no, well, you might as well. Okay. 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 That's in. That is in. Here we go. Are you on? Is that... Lift the front hood, switch to the on position to start the video. Press the tabs on top of the Starspeeder to remove the lid. Ooh. Wow. There we go. How do you open the doors? I want to open the door. Okay, press the button on the back to open the left side doors and activate sound. I'm not hearing any. I think did I put the batteries in the wrong way? I must have put the batteries in the wrong way. Son of a bitch. No, I must, come on. There we go. Now, does it not lock into that position? Why does it? It just springs back. It springs back. Doors on the right side may be open, closed manually as well as removed. Ooh. Okay. Left side. Which is really cool. Now, if you want to play the video, blasters. Wow. Okay. So let's play the video. Johnny Cock with another $10 super chat.
You know, sometimes I amaze even myself.
Paul in chat, what are the top 5 most iconic pop culture sounds for you? Mine, a TIE fighter flyby. 2, RoboCop's footsteps. 3, Godzilla's roar. 4, the proton pack powering up. 5, Ultraman transformation and growing. Nice. That's a nice list, Johnny. That's a nice. Everybody, yeah, just sound off in the comments. Sound off in the comments. That's cool. Delphi Rangers, hey, welcome to the channel, my friends. Mario jumping on Yoshi's back. Very cool. RoboCop footstep. Yep. Boom. Sonic losing coins. Oh, I always hated that sound. Slave 1, seismic charge. Yep. Ecto 1 siren. 100%. 100%. All right, I'm going to see if I can get this video screen to move. And thanks so much, Johnny, again, for that $10 super chat, my friend. That's amazing. So supportive. Okay, so there's all these hidden doors that are open, that open up, hidden panels. So I'm removing this. If memory serves correctly, it would roll down. So there is a video screen right in there, and apparently, to view the starfield, press and hold buttons A and B at the same time for 2 seconds, or you can press A button one time to watch the next video. Okay, so let's see here. Hello. All right. There's nothing happening. It's on.
Jazwares 1401, you are cleared for departure. Initiate takeoff sequence. Auto takeoff sequence initiated. What's getting off?
Wow. Wow.
The captain looking for this rebel spot. We're looking for what the?
Yeah, this is different from the ride that we went on. Oh my god, this is so cool. Wow. This is crazy. Anna, this was not the ride we went on. Wow.
On your ship, one loyal to our cause you carry. Deliver her you must, or all will be lost. Your R2 unit coordinates I will send. May the force be with you. I'm afraid we've all just joined the Rebel Alliance. What are we doing?
Wow. This was not the same ride as in 2001, I'll tell you that much. Wow. I love the integration of lights inside the toy with the videos.
sure this is the right way. Look at a platform. Let's land there.
Oh.
Welcome, Star Tours. I trust our colleague is safe. Safe? You make it what we've been through? We're on your deck, Captain. Captain, glad to be of service. The Rebel Alliance now, so may the Force be with us. Oh, and thank you for flying Star Tours.
Wow. Feel like I don't have to go on the ride anymore. I've done it. What else is there? Good Lord.
Star Tours 1401, you are cleared for departure.
Is it the same one?
Kickoff sequence.
It's the same. I'm trying to turn it off now. And it's not turning off. How about that? How about I just press the off switch? Wow. 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 That's crazy. Just for that alone. I mean, yeah, that's spectacular. In the integration of lighting, the lighting cues that that go along like that are hand in hand with the video. That's really next level. The seats are scaled. I love the fact that you can open the doors. They thought of everything for this, which is great. On the front as well, they have on the front they have blaster. Like you press this button and fires a blaster. Can you see? They lit up. They light up. The blasters on the bottom light up. It's great. The back here, when you press to open the doors, as the ride was going, the lights to the back of the Starspeeder lit up. Wow, that's just a crazy amount of detail. They even have this is pretty cool too. Show you guys they have little elastics that sort of hold your figures in place, right? Like little seatbelts. So smart. And there are all these little hidden compartments as well that you can open up and have off like there's a little where is it? Yeah, little panel. There's like a hidden door, right? Like this opens up right like that. Sir Eric Brown, Paul, when you put your figures in, I found it's easier to keep the seatbelt secured. Just scoop their feet and legs under the belt. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm trying to see what's in here. This little hatch opens up on the side, revealing that. Looks like this. What's it? This feels like it should open. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm going to be playing with this for a while. That's amazing. Lift panels to reveal. Yeah, inner compartments. So this one is supposed to. Whee! So that one comes out. And I mean, it's just very, very simple. Still pretty cool. And then on the bottom, they have landing gear. So these landing gear they can, I think they lock into position or something. This is an odd one. Yeah, so now that's locked in. Do that, and it opens up. They extend, but you should be able to lock them into place once they've opened up. I haven't been able to do that. I'll check the instructions for later. Same thing with this. That's locked in. And now that opens it up. You should be able to lock that into position, but it's not doing it so far. It's not in the instructions. Extendable landing gear. And then there's stickers, more for the sticker placement. It's right here, which is great. Goes on the ceiling of the Starspeeder, which is great. So there's that little added touch as well, where you're actually on a transport vehicle. To extend the landing gear, pull the landing gear outwards and slide switch the lock position. That's what I did. Or maybe, is that the lock position? No, that's the lock position. It's not. Landing gear finicky. It's not just, okay, thank you. God, I thought it was me. I thought, what have I done again? It's all, okay, that's fine. I can live without the landing gear. I can, for now, just lift that on its back, which is great. Stick R2 in here. C3PO. So you've got the chair. That fits right there. And then I don't know where I put C. So, which is really cool is as well. My buddy Ernie, the Fallen Fett, he got me the Droid Factory set from Disney Parks, and I have a feeling they should work quite nicely with this set as well. So there you go. And there's C3PO as your guide. How fun is this set? Oh my gosh. And then this little guy. And it goes in here. Right in there. Just like that. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. That was gorgeous. That's amazing. This is so much fun. Oh my God, this is way funner than I thought it was going to be. And I have to admit, maybe I am being, I'm like, ooh, the bells and whistles. That watching the new version of the ride play out on that video, that tiny little video screen, is very cool. Like, no denying it. That's pretty boss. Like I like that a lot. And it's immersive when you do that.
Where are we going?
These are phrases, sound bites. Now I have FOMO. Hey, you can still get them at Disney Shop.
You're not going the wrong way. We are, you nitwit.
Put Chopper in the droid seat. Yeah.
I wasn't programmed for this. Come on, everyone. No, I'm not actually the captain. Shields are part two. This is madness.
Wow.
The captain isn't on board yet.
Am I going to be keeping not the shipping case? And probably not. No, I don't think so. Unless this is going into storage. But this is too cool. This is really cool. Like, so cool. I'll find it. I'll find someplace for it. It'll be fine. Be fine. It's fine. It's fine. How could you not? How could you not have this on display? Especially with all of the, like, I get it now. I get it. Ryan and Steve, what they're doing is they're inhabiting the Star Tours ship with characters from Star Tours, which I think is really, really smart. But yeah, Carson Tava can go in there. The Ghost crew can go in there. This is a great display case and a figure holder as well. So, 2 for 1. Anna, it would have been dumb not to get this, is what I'm saying, right? Paul's going to have to move again soon to another house across the street. Well, we just buy the neighborhood, right? What's the problem? Oh, no, it's not available anymore online? Well, I don't know. Can somebody confirm that? It was only a May the 4th exclusive. Wow. This thing is like a license to print money. I'm really shocked that they don't have this for sale more readily available. I'm shocked. Shocked. eBay. Yeah, you can find that. Couldn't even find the page. Oh my gosh. So yeah. They canceled a bunch of orders in the UK too. Oh, I hate that. I hate it when they do that. You order it, you put the money down, and then boom. I better get some kind of reprint, maybe in a blue color down the line. Yeah. Maybe. They should sell in the Star Tours gift shop. That's an idea. That's an idea. So I mean, it's pricey though. I mean, it's not cheap, but for what you get, I think the playability of this is tremendous. This thing is fracking cool. Look at that. It fits on so nicely. Right? I just popped the roof back on. No fuss, no muss. It just clicked into place. It's got a, this is it. Wow. I am a believer now. I love it. Love it. Star Tours. Starspeeder 1000. Really glad I asked Tommy to get this for me. I was busy on May the 4th. I think I was actually working. And yeah, so when your friends come through, thank you, Tommy. I appreciate you. Anna, if you want to go after somebody, you know where Tommy lives. Just like that. Yeah, it is pricey. But it's, I work hard, I play hard. Worth every penny, even though I haven't unboxed my... Oh, Carrie, you got one. That's what you're talking about. You got one too. Nice. There you go, buddy. See? You got, treat yourself. Andrew Fung and I say that to each other. Treat yourself. You can't take it with you. And it's not like, in lieu of medical bills, or what is this? Oh, it's a slide. Oh! Revealing even more. I don't know why I did that. Like, what is that for? You can hide accessories in there? Look at that. Sorry. This thing came off. You could put stuff there. Smuggle the spy. There you go. There were some quality issues with the screen on the D23 version last year where it just stopped working completely. I wouldn't keep the batteries in that just in case. All right. Good to know. But I'm thinking because of this is a re-release, they more than likely have this is why they did this. Because it's just asking for trouble. If it was a known issue and they kept doing it. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. The guns flipped out. I didn't even know that. Look at that. Whee. There you go. That's amazing. I'm discovering new things every second. Every second I'm playing with this. All right. I'm going to put this aside. As much as I'd love to just keep playing with this, I'm going to put this aside because we have a couple more things to unbox. We're coming up on, what is it, 2 hours? Almost 2 hours. It's an hour and 50 minutes. And we still have a giveaway. We still have to give away a signed Carson Teva action figure. But before we do that, Y'all know I'm a big fan of Micro Galaxy Squadron, and this came completely unsolicited, mind you, from my friends at Jazwares. They sent me the Series 8 Vault collection for the Light Armor class and the Starship class. And if you're wondering what the difference is, it's just size, the size of the ships. Light Armor class, they're the smaller snub-nosed fighters, and the Starship class are just the bigger ones. So I'm going to open these up for you. They are available right now at Jazwares on the Jazwares Vault. Go to jazwares.com, click on the Vault link. There's certain, these are numbered sets. So I believe it's like 3,000 sets were made. The lovely thing about these is it the Series 8 version, like it gives you every ship that was released in that line for that series, including chase and rare variants. So if you're having difficulty finding them in the wild, and I know a lot of people are, I know I have been, especially in Canada, this is one way to sort of complete your collection, which is great. And again, my friends at Jazwares, always so nice sending me these. And so we're going to open up the Light Armor class first. I have to point out, since in such a rush to open this, the artwork, the packaging on the Vault collection is always top notch. This, of course, is a TIE Striker from Rogue One. And on the other side, you have a Jedi Starfighter. We're going to see whose it is in just a minute. So we're going to open this up. And again, so they double ship. So this came in another box. So there's a protective box over this box. And this is, so a shipper for the shipper. Almost. And this is what I like. Ba-bam! Light Armor class. And it comes in a beautifully rendered box. It's got a neat sort of matte finish to it. And it's got some embossing on it. The silver. D-Cirtle. What did he say? Yeah, even I kept some of my Vault boxes for the artwork. Yeah, they're great. And these are great because there's a lot of fleet builders in this wave. We're going to open this up. Wow. Okay, so first look. We've got the Armada edition of Anakin Skywalker's Jedi Interceptor right here. The aforementioned TIE Striker. You got the Tri-Fighter in here. And these two I unboxed this morning on my buddy Steve 3's show. You Need It on the DL44 network, where he has a show usually it's every Saturday morning, at least Pacific time for him, where he unboxes some Micro Galaxy Squadron ships. And I was lucky enough to be a guest on his show. So I unboxed these already. They're great ships, really, really wonderful. This is the real reason for me as well to get this set, and it is for the chase, and the rare in this case is Obi-Wan's Jedi Interceptor from Utapau, right? And it is a chase, which means it is one of 5,000. And the rare is Mace Windu's Jedi Starfighter, and this is one of 15,000. And you can see, if you're chasing stickers, that's what I call it. These are the two that are harder to come by in the wild. It's not impossible, unless you live in Canada, in which case it takes a while. Doom bought 9,000. How are you? I haven't bought any MGS in a while, but I did see my local Walmart had the Ahsoka Tano Starship on clearance for $17. Very tempting. Yeah, that's the T-16 shuttle. Get it. It's for $17. That is a steal, my friend. That's a great ship. For me, that's almost like the ship of the year for 2024. Really, really great details on it. Really well constructed, and yeah, it's a great ship. Look at this. This is the artwork inside. They make it so hard for you to ditch the box. Look at that. And this is a foil. I don't know if you can see it, but it's metallic foil, sort of glimmery, like reflection on it. The planet surface is a metallic color. It's got a great sheen to it, and they're like it's got different hues and incandescent sort of qualities to it. Very, very cool. Light armor class. So like if you want to take them out, it's very simple. All you need to do really is just lift out the divider. And inside you have the individually packaged ships that you can just pull out. And so these are how they're found in the wild at stores, right? And so they've just packaged them just like that. So you can just pull them out. Bippity boppity boop. That's great. Just like that. So that. So you get basically you get 5 fighters all in one. Which is great. Pop you back in here. And again, if you're a completist and a collector like me or a fleet builder, these are like honestly, you get the best bang for your buck, I find, with the Vault series. This is great. These are great. Great. And again, these Vault ones, one of 1,500. So again, they're very limited as well. Now I'm going to move on to this, which is Starfighter class, right? Bigger ships. Got the V19 Torrent right there on the front. High silencer. Look at that. Kylo Ren. High silencer. So let's open this up. Let's open this bad boy up. Ta-da! Both sets are bundled for $150 right now. That's a great deal. That is a great deal. Because most of these ships, if you get them at retail individually, can cost anywhere from $15 to $20. I know at GameStop in Canada, they're about anywhere, again, from $15 to $25, even depending on where you go. Some of the GameStops have them for $19.99, some for $24.99. So depending on the ship. And it's the same kind of box. Same kind of box as before. It's just a little bit bigger because the ships are bigger, right? Same beautiful, beautiful quality. So let's open this up. See if this works. Can we do that? Oh. Yo. All right. Let's see if I can send out this. Get another 5 ships, which is great. So, V-Wing Starfighter. This is the Armada edition. Now, as explained to me by my friend Steve, is the second run of these ships where they just make little sort of adjustments to make them more correct, apparently. So that's why you'll get an Armada edition of Anakin Skywalker's Jedi Starfighter, right? It's not so you can fleet build his Starfighter. It's the fact that the first release was good, but they tweaked little things to make it more accurate. That's how Steve described it to me. I don't know. I thought it was for like fleet building, like for the TIE Bomber, for example. It's like the Armada edition. So they're just going to keep cranking them out so that if you want to fleet build, you can. But either way, it's fine. V-Wing Starfighter, right? So this is the Armada edition. It'd be interesting to find out what the difference is between this one and the original release was. I actually do have it. It's opened up. It's up there somewhere. And perhaps for another video, when I have a little bit more time, we'll do that. We also have the V19 Torrent Starfighter. Before, the only way to get this was through the Jazwares Vault, again, where they had a special edition limited to 3,000 units. And it's gorgeous. And the paint scheme is very different. The basic ship is the same, but you will find with the Vault special editions that they are the paint apps are amazingly detailed, very different from the regular releases. Really worth it. I think that's sold out now, but I was lucky enough to get my hands on one, and chef's kiss. It was great. Here you have Kylo Ren's TIE Silencer. I've got a couple of those already. These ones I had been able to find in the wild, which is great. And of course, this is the big reason why I wanted to get this. You've got the Chase AAT battle tank. right? With different coloring on it. The blue, it's the blue. I have 3 AAT tanks up there in my display right now. They're just the regular sort of barfy color, sort of a sandy, sort of dirty color. And this, I don't know. It's like I'm chasing the sticker. I'll admit it. It's a chase. 1 of 5,000, different paint scheme. Looks great. Looks great. I could, I suppose, just repaint one of my own. I know a lot of great, talented people out there are doing that. They can't find a chase or rare, and they know it's just a repaint, so they take it upon themselves, and they're happy, and that's awesome. I think that's great. Go for it. But something like this, for example, the Z95 Headhunter did not see at all. Did not see. So this, of course, is a precursor to the X-Wing, the T65 X-Wing. This is a rare edition for it. You've got a Clone Wars clone pilot Warthog. Huh, that's interesting. And yeah, so there is another version of this, I think, coming up in Series 9. I think it's the Partisan Z95 Headhunter. And that's really, really cool. So pretty stoked to have this. Thank you so much, Jazwares, for sending me this set. Out of this set, I was only able to get like 2. Not even 1 in the wild. Everything else is great. And I got the Vault edition of the V19. But this is cool too. Look at that. Look at the artwork. And again, it's got that same metallic sheen to it. The lighting is garbage on my camera, but with my own eyes, it's great. To the naked eye, it looks amazing. Looks amazing. All right. Okay. So we got those 2 out of the way. I'm excited. Series 9. Micro Galaxy Squadron is releasing soon. Got some great ships in there. The one I'm really looking forward to is the ARC 170. That's going to be Dreadnought class, which is the big boys. Looking forward to trying to get my hands on that. The TIE Defender. That's the TIE fighter with the 3 panels on it. Looks like a tri-fighter. That looks really cool. Looking forward to that. Although one is going to be a chase variant or rare. Looks cool. And then the two-legged the precursor to the ATST is coming. I can't remember what it's called, but that looks really, really cool. So I'm really happy about these pickups. I'm super happy about the Starspeeder 1000. Oh my god. And I just barely scratched the surface on that. I know. So I'm going to be doing that. But there's one more thing we need to do tonight. And for those of you stuck around, that's great. Of course, we have to give away an action figure. I did not finish the shout-outs in 5 minutes earlier on. So we are going to select somebody. Well, we'll make it work for it. How's that? I'm going to ask a question, a trivia question. And you are going to, whoever answers it correctly will win it. But there's a caveat. It's going to be based on our feeds. I'll ask the question. Anna will type in the words "go" on the chat. When you see that, you're going to answer. And in this case, we will pick the 7th correct answer. And it'll be based on our feeds. The 7th correct answer will be based on our feeds because, you might be counting at home and going, oh, I'm 7th. And on ours, you're not. So it's got to go from ours because this is what we know. That's the only way to make it fair. So we will be doing that. And yeah, we just got to think of a trivia question now, don't we? Anna, do you have any ideas? Any ideas? She had no ideas. No ideas. All right. Let me think. What is it? Mass. And the answer is Obi-Wan. 7th correct answer, my friend. It's got to be the 7th correct answer. Yeah. Pat's friend for life. You did. You need 2 trivia questions. You need one from last week too. No. We don't need to. We gave away last week's. We already did last week's. John Galgano was the winner of last week's giveaway. So there you go. How many spiders did you shoot? That's good. That's good. All right. So we gotta think of what is a good trivia question. See, I did one where it was a Murdoch Mysteries answer, and everyone shit the bed on that, which was hilarious. So I will stick to Star Wars. Let's stick to Star Wars. Or should we do a deep cut? Should we do a Train 48 deep cut? Train 48 deep cut? Or that's right. Except you. You already got one, Frederick. You won Star Wars. That's good answer. Good answer. Oh my God. Anna, I thought you were supposed to prep this for me. No, not at all. Not at all. All right. Let me think of something. Okay. Ready? Anna, when you're going to have to hit, you're going to type in go. When I say go, she's going to write in go. When you see go on the chats, that's when you start answering. Here is the question for your chance to win an autographed copy of Carson Teva TVC figure. In the book of Boba Fett, Carson Teva and his partner stopped the Mandalorian's N1 starfighter because he was flying too close to a commercial starliner. The question is, what was the name of his partner? Ready? What was the name of Carson Teva's partner in the book of Boba Fett? And go. 7th correct answer. We're looking for the 7th correct answer. Bob, no. Lander, no. Stargazer with the first one, Lieutenant Reed. That counts as one. You put it in twice, but we're looking for the 7th correct answer. Not Trapper. 2, Stormtrooper. Oh my God. Okay, we've gotten to 7. We're not going to count Stargazer's multiple reads. So we're going to start from when it says go. And Tommy, you were so early. So we have 1, 2. Stargazer, stop saying it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anna, do you have Bitter Troll as the 7th? If you're not counting Stargazer's multiple, I guess I should have said that. You can't do it multiple times. I mean, you're very clever, Darth Stargazer. That's very clever. But in the spirit of because then you could have written it 7 times in a row. Yeah, I know. I got to give you points. I got to give you points for that's very, very. This is something I did not think about. It did not occur to me. But I think in the spirit of how we're trying to do this, you can't do that. So we have to disallow the next number of. That's so smart though. I think 100% so smart. But do you have? I have. I have Bitter Troll. Yes, you have Bitter Troll as well. Pat's fan for life. You missed it by 1 again, my friend. I'm so sorry. You're going to get there one day. You're going to get there. Bitter Troll, Charles, Christopher, if that is your name. Congratulations. Let's get it confirmed. I think we did. I got a thumbs up from my producer. And I say, congrats. Congratulations, my friend. See, there you go. You've got an autographed Carson Teva headed your way. Congratulations, my friend. And to everybody else out there, we're going to have opportunities to do that. We're going to keep doing this. I was able to get a few sent to me by my friends over at Hasbro Canada, which was great. So we got a bunch that we're still going to be giving away. Keep trying. I salute Darth Stargazer. I do. I have to salute you for really some really out of the box sort of thinking. And you never know until you try it, right? But I think that going forward now, that's a really smart thing to just sort of say in advance that you're only allowed one entry, and the timing is what the timing is. So, okay, congratulations. Yeah, no. It's all gonna be good. It's all gonna be good. It's not always gonna be. Carson Tavo hot toy. Your lips to God's ears. Your lips to God's ears. Oh man. Yeah, congrats again. What is this? There we go. Oh, thanks so much. Thanks so much, Stargazer. All right, Christopher, send us your address. You have my email address, bitterasiandude@gmail.com. Just to confirm, pretty sure we have your address, but who knows? People move. John moved. John Galgano moved from the last time we got his address. So there you go. So it's going to be fun. All right. I am not going to be giving away a Hot Toys every week. Although I think Anna would be very happy. So, oh, thanks so much, Pats fan. We got you. I got you, Pants fan for Life 69. I had to say it. Anyways, that's it for this show. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. It's the last day of August. Tomorrow is September. It is Labor Day. I hope your day is filled with relaxation and friends and family, or just, just chilling before the end of the summer hits us and we gotta head back into fall, back to work, back to school, back to all those things that keep us going, because vacation time is over. So in the end, I want to say thanks again to everybody. If you got a drink, get it ready. We're going to toast each other. I want to say thank you as well for all you newcomers. If you enjoyed the show, come back. We have a good time. It's just a laugh. Nobody takes anything seriously. We're all here for each other. All right. Raise your glasses. Here's to a fantastic summer that we're just getting out of. Here's to a fantastic fall that we're going to be going into. Here's to you. Here's to all of us. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Thanks so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Cheers. Oh, I needed that. I was dry. Oh, that tasted so good. Okay, everyone. Thanks again. Have a great week ahead of you. I hope it's fantastic. And it slipped my mind. No show next week. I'm going to be in Vancouver working, so no show next week. So we will we'll see you the week after, though. The week after. So we're going to have to take it, and we're coming up on our 100th show. So we're going to make it. That's going to be a fun one. That's going to be an extravaganza. Guests, prizes, all these different things. So join us in a few more weeks, where we're just going to keep unboxing toys and having a good time. That's it. Keep opening your toys. Keep playing with your toys. Keep opening them. Keep having a great time. And yeah, we'll see you on the flip side. Okay. See you. I really have to start planning things for the end. That's it. Little Boba, little Carson. I think it's time. Take care, everyone. Happy Labor Day.